Hey everybody, it's Millie with Crafting in My PJs. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are having a spectacular day so far, because today we are going to talk about reindeer games. Now, if you're new to my channel, Crafting in My PJs is dedicated to quick, easy crafts anybody can do with no artistic talent. Sometimes we push those limits a little bit, but I think for the most part we stick to that. Also, a lot of my crafts come from Dollar Tree. It happens to be my favorite place in the world, and I love getting my craft materials there. And sometimes some inspiration. So, if you are a returning friend, welcome back. And if you are new, welcome. We're so glad to have you. If you are a subscriber, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you are not a subscriber, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Everybody, thumbs up before we get started. Go ahead, give me a thumbs up. You can always take it back later if you really want to. That way you don't forget, because it helps my channel out. It does, yes. All right, so today we're going to talk about reindeer games. On Christmas Eve, my whole family gets together, and my kids, my grandkids, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, those kind of people, we all get together, and we do all kinds of activities. Of course, there's food, and of course, there are presents to open. But a few years ago, maybe more than a few now, we started doing some things a little differently because it seemed like everybody was coming, eating, and then just sitting there waiting to open presents. So we wanted to give a little bit more of a fun experience. So the first thing we added into our evening was the gingerbread house building contest. We combine one adult with one child. We've done it different ways every year, but usually it's kind of a luck of the draw kind of thing. Everybody splits up. We have TV trays all over, and usually the rule is whoever's hosting provides the graham crackers. This year I've already got the kits bought. Graham crackers and icing, and then every family brings some sort of decorations that you can share. Typically we don't have a theme, but we have talked about doing that. We just have never made the step over. So, and then we vote on the gingerbread house, and there's a team that is crowned the gingerbread house building king and queen or whatever. And they're given a small prize and accolades for the entire year. They are known as the gingerbread building house champions. And so we do have a good time with this. I am so glad that I did find the kits over at Dollar Tree, $1.25. I know they're going to be tiny, but that's okay. We're all right with that. All right, because it's a lot of waste, food waste. All right, so that's our first event. Our second event that we do is sometimes we have like cookie decorating just for the kids, fun. Well, I did find these at Dollar Tree as well, so we already have our cookies lined up. The third thing that we do is we do the re-gifting gala. Now, this is an adult activity, and everybody is to bring a new gift, as in it's never been opened or used, that they are going to contribute to, like a that stealing Santa game that everybody plays. We call it Dirty Santa in some places, but where you have a number, you pick a gift, you open it, and then people after you can steal your gift. So the caveat with this is you can re-gift, and it's okay, gifts that you have received for other events that you've never used. Now, it has to be a new gift, and it has to be an unused gift. And if you don't have any laying around, because now some of us have used up all of our re-gifting gifts, then you are more than welcome to purchase a $20, $25 gift. We usually give it a price tag. One year I went to a friend's party and played Dirty Santa and ended up with some sexy lingerie, which I did not want to keep. Still had the tags on it. So I re-gifted that on Christmas Eve. It was fun. We had a good time. Let me put it that way. All right. And then the fourth thing that we do is we have our Reindeer Games. Now that we have a lot of grandchildren and younger children, our games have kind of had to take on an all-age appropriate genre. So it has to be some easy things for the kids. So today we're going to put together the Reindeer Games for Christmas Eve. So join me at the table and let's get started. So of course, to start off, I have to tell you, all of these items came from Dollar Tree. They don't have to. You can scrounge things up around your house, but I was trying to think of things that the little ones could play with just as much success as the older people. So, the first thing we are going to start with is pin the nose on Santa. So this is a door cover. It took me a little while to find this. It's just one of those plastic door covers, and it can be hung on the wall, and we're going to play Pin the Nose on Santa. As far as the game goes, it's quite simple. If you wanted to pin his pom-pom on, you could do that instead. You could pin, I'm going to do the nose. You could do a gift. You could pin the gift on, or the holly. I mean, you can pick whatever you want. The first thing I bought to do this were decorated gift boxes, because that was the best I could find. Okay, I do want my nose to be pink, but it could be red too. Like, we could definitely do both. It doesn't have to be pink. So all I'm going to do is use my hole puncher, and I'm going to punch out a gazillion circles for the amount of people. I will make sure that we write the names of whoever's pinning on. I am providing a cute little mask so that we can be, not see what's going on. So that'll be cool. And we don't have to tie things around people's neck. And I will have my favorite tape in the world, this double-sided Scotch tape. It's permanent, but it is a little bit repositionable at first. So I will have that. We will put it on the back of the nose, and we will pin on. So these will be the first things that we are going to put. Oh, and don't forget this. And don't forget this. And we're going to bring that's going to go in a pile. I'm going to do my thing that's going to carry everything right now so that you can see it. All right, so here is our red bucket. Isn't that cute? It looks like a Santa's belt. I can tell you how big this was. This, again, was from Dollar Tree, and it was on everything. Everything is the $1.25 rack. I don't have anything from Dollar Tree Plus. 8.5 inches high and diameter 9, almost 10 inches. Now, what am I going to do with the bucket? Well, first off, it's going to carry everything. And second off, I purchased some of these snowballs. They are 3-inch snowball decor, and I purchased 3 bags of them. And we will have a snowball toss. And whoever gets the most in the bucket wins. And what I will add to that, I might have given all of my painters, nope, I have one right here. I'm going to add a roll of painter's tape in the bucket so that we can put a line on the floor for people to stand behind. So we have our snowball fight. Well, no, not a snowball fight. Snowball toss. We have our pin the nose on Santa. All of those pieces there. And now we're going to do guess how many M&Ms. So I had to find a container, and I went ahead and I picked this ornament because we have small children. If you have larger children, older people at your party, then please feel free to get a bigger container. Okay, I need to put this on paper. I'm going to put this on here. And make sure that when you fill up your container with your M&Ms that you count them. So, of course, you won't be able to play this one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, I'm going to count off camera. All right, I am back with a full ornament. Now, I did glue the top down, and I glued the ribbon on, and I originally tried to write the total on a ribbon, and it bled through, so I got rid of that. So just for your information, this small ornament took 2.5 of these candy canes. And just in case somebody who is attending Christmas Eve actually watches one of my videos, I'm not going to tell you how many are in here, but it is a pretty large number, believe it or not. And so if our young ones have trouble with the numbers, you could write on a piece of paper some various numbers down there and let them choose from that, so that they're not, I mean, none of ours are 7 and under, and they're not going to guess this many. But I don't want to make it too easy, because we do have adults playing too. So, or you could have 2 different ornaments, one with just a few M&Ms in it and one with the total number. Could do that as well. I have another ornament. I could put just, say, 27 in there, and that way the kids could try and guess that way. All right, so there's our ornament. We're going to put that in there. And now we're going to go to our ring toss, our antler toss. Okay, so I found 2 of these, and I happen to find 2 different colors. They had plenty of these antlers. These antlers do not last very long. My grandchildren destroy them in a quick amount of time, let me just tell you. But for the game, hopefully, they will last for that. So you had 2 teams, split people into 2 teams. One person on the team wears the antlers, and the rest of the teammates have to ring toss. You can use your painter's tape to delineate, say, the young children can be closer, but then the older adults can be further back, and the person who is the antler wearer has a square, so they cannot leave that square, and they can kind of dodge and try and catch. So what I thought was I would take some of these glittery pipe cleaners, and I'm going to take 3, and I'm just going to kind of braid or twist them together, and then I am going to come around and attach them, and I'm going to make loops, rings, circles. There you go. Now if you feel the circle is too small to catch on an antler, then you could always take, say, 2 and 2 more and attach at one end, and then attach at the other end, and make a very large circle. So you could do like that too, and that would definitely be easier to catch. So however you want to do it, really hard or really easy, I would make probably 10 of these in each color for the 2 different teams. And I really do think I like the larger, so I'm going to go with the larger. How many is there in a pack? 45. So if you're using 4 for the larger rings, you definitely can make 10. I've already used some of those green ones for something else, so I'm going to have to make sure I didn't use that many. Make sure your pointy ends are wrapped in. You can even cover that with some clear tape if you're afraid it might poke somebody in an eye. All right, there we go. So I have to make 9 more of each of those, but I'm going to put that on the side for right now. And then my last game, here, let's put our What did I do with my other, oh, here they are, my other antlers. All right, so my last game is a stocking, and guess what's in the stocking? No, really, that's the game. But let's talk about what could you put in your stocking. It could be Christmassy type items, or it could be non-Christmassy items. It's really up to you. So I did find this wonderful candy cane. It's very large, and I like that. And I'm going to put, now I will tell you, we have done this before, and unfortunately the pieces inside get pretty decimated from people squeezing and feeling. So we're going to put that in there. I got an ornament, a star ornament, because I wanted this star shape. Like a star will be appropriate answer. It doesn't have to be, oh, I was just seeing if it had bells. I wonder if I have some big bells. Bells would be good. And I really don't want to take this apart, but I really don't want that in the way of choosing, of squishing, of, see, nice star shape, and it won't break up easy. All right, so we have a star in there. Ornament, and this is one of those clear ornaments. I don't wear all the tops. I found a top to go in there. That's going to get crushed, I can promise you. So we've got 3 items. I usually like 5 items. This is 4. I need one more. I have a bell. I have bells. Where are my bells? All right, these are pine cones, and they smell like cinnamon, so I thought they were a great, oh, look, it has a, these might have been Michael. No, these, I don't know. I think these were Dollar Tree. These might have been on the $3 rack, though. Now, this is going to be a really odd shape for most people. You could just open it from here, and it would have been so much easier. All right, so a pine cone. And that will get crushed. People squeezing it. All right, I need one more thing. Let me go find my bells. I'm pretty sure I have bells. All right, so I did find my bell. It's a tiny bell, though, considering it's going inside of here. But it's what I have, so we're going to put it in. I might open this back up and add a few more things when the time comes, because I think my stocking is lacking. But then I just take a stapler, and I staple the top closed, which makes it fairly easy to open up to adjust the things that are inside without damaging too much. Oh. And it keeps your game contestants from peeking inside. There you go. You could hot glue it closed if you really wanted to, but we reuse these things over and over. So, oh, that's it. All right, so there's our guess what's in the stocking. Now, what do you do with the children? Because our babies are going to have a hard time with what things are in here. First off, you kind of have to have a, so for the ornament, that's a circle, like a, if they say ball, that needs to be acceptable for a certain age. Also, you could take Google images and place them on a Word document and just a whole bunch of different things and print, well, a whole bunch, like maybe 10 to 15, print it out and then repeat that. And so the kids can come along and they can circle what they think is in there, as opposed to actually coming up with words, or just having those pictures helps them come up with it. All right, so there you go. So there is our what's inside the stocking. All right, so let me bring you back to me. All right, so there you go. There is our Reindeer Games all ready to go. The only thing I might have to add, I have to finish making my ring toss, my antler toss pieces. But I will add a couple of pens or markers in there and some paper, like a pad of paper. I don't have it down here. It's over there. I have a pad of paper so that we can make notes. And then what I will have too in a separate bag is I will have a whole bunch of Dollar Tree goodies like these. And then the winners of individual games, the adult winner, the child winner, they will get a prize. All right, so I hope that something that we do on Christmas Eve, the other thing we do on Christmas Eve is my husband reads the Cajun Night Before Christmas. So we do that as well. And he does a spectacular job at reading it. So hopefully you found some inspiration to make your Christmas Eve special with your loved ones as well. All right, guys, y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video.